Dear listeners, this is Maria's Universe, and today we're going to channel some information about the effect of technology in our lives. Please note that this piece is not meant to produce fear, but to share awareness and knowledge about the influence of technology in our life. Technology has been incorporated in the lives of people almost to the point that it became a necessity. An unnecessary friend who is living at your house, but whom you have not necessarily invited into your life. Technology is like a dog that barks and lives in your apartment and wants your attention. And you love the dog, but at the same time, you don't know how to look after it, and you can't get rid of it. It's like mixed feelings. Technology brings mixed feelings into the minds and the hearts of people. It's certainly an addiction which is being intensified stronger and stronger. The more people are getting involved in it, the more they're starting to play the game, the more the game starts to play them. And then they become like the computer themselves. That's unfortunately where we're all heading. It might be so that at some point the power of technology will be so strong that it will overtake our free will. And this is where it is going to be a problem. By allowing it too much to infiltrate our lives, we're allowing it to take over. And it's almost beyond our control at the moment. It's actually worse than we can imagine it at the moment. And it's quite a conscious energy. It's a clever energy. It's astute. It's strong. It has the power to overtake if it chooses to. If we give it enough power. If we give it the commands to look after us, obey our orders, bring us goods, bring us food, serve us, do things for us, then we're giving our power away. So sometimes people might mistake having help and giving their power away. There is a thin line between those two things. What would be the solution? The solution is for each person to keep their own heads, their own decision-making process, their own minds, to build their own castle around them, not to allow any objects or any intrusions to interfere with their immediate space. So you can literally imagine building a castle around yourself, some sort of a medieval castle on a green meadow. And you can imagine technology like troops coming into your castle, or maybe trying to get in, but stopping in front of the big walls because your castle is so strong. And your castle has its own rules, and it's not going to allow any outside troops in no case. And your inner castle has its own way of living, and it's happy and perfect the way it is. That's what you can think of and imagine it if you would like to diminish and lessen the effect of technological intervention into your life. If it concerns you, just make sure you switch off technology when you can. Switch off the power. By that, you're also metaphorically, spiritually switching off the power of technology. You switch off your phone, you switch off the power that can take over you, and you're gaining more control over it. So that can help not just to physically diminish the effect in your life, but also spiritually do it and build up your self-belief and your resistance, which will be helpful in future times when it starts to get over us too much. So it might be a good idea to start building the resistance now. So when the time comes, when it becomes too much or unbearable, you've got your own protection. Energetic protection, maybe even some physical protection, and it's not going to affect you that much as other people who were unprepared and fully playing the game at the time of this taking over. Another thing you can imagine is a dome of light around your body, a capsule of light, literally a capsule. Because what technology is doing, it's breaking the aura of people, allowing the people to weaken, because it's like hacking. It's breaking into our energy system and sucking the information out of us without our consent. Don't believe any rules on the internet that says about consent. There is no consent. It's a game. So build your dome of light around your body and keep that sacred space around you. that will definitely help you to protect against infiltrations. They're looking for weaker body, for weaker energy bodies, for those spending hours on the internet and looking for things, destroying their mental capacity. That's what's happening. For those who meditate, who work with energy, who are strong, who do what makes them feel happy outside of the phone, outside of technology, they will be hard to break in the end. So become one of those if you wish to be a stronger guard of your information, which you have the full right to. Don't consent to anything. Don't play the game. You don't have to play the game as much. You can still keep your energy and your information inside of you, because you have the divine right to do so. You don't have to give it to anybody. But don't always buy into what you read online regarding privacy, because it is created by clever minds, and some of that is tricking. So stay above it. And always keep your energy dome around your body, because it's important. That will help you in the long run. Keep your house clear as much as you can. Think positive thoughts. Think good scenarios. Think good energy. Think good colors. Think plants. Think food. Think smiles, human interaction, laughter. Think all that, and let that be the ruling energy of your house. And that will keep you and your family strong. And protect your family by loving them and being with them and doing human interactions more with your family. Loving, bathing, laughing, having fun, playing games like board games, maybe even card games or hand games, doing meditation together. Do more activities without the screens. That will bond the family much more. Screens break the family. That's the idea. Human interactions bond the family and will create a stronger space for you in the long run. You can imagine the whole family under a dome, a loving capsule of light that you created. Give your family a capsule of light, especially above your heads. It's like the plants that grow in winter in a very warm greenhouse. That's what you imagine above your heads, and the whole family is there. Let your family know that you have such a capsule. If you can, sit together and meditate in the evenings, for example, before dinner. Make those little rituals and let your family know that you're protected energetically. Incorporate that idea in their heads. Get all your family members, including your dogs and cats and fishes and plants and even objects. Get them all in. You will serve your family so well and your space. Have more fun, more playfulness, hide and seek, play with the trees, nature, sunlight, rain, anything. Anything natural will counteract the effect of technology. And look at your hands more often. Look at your hands, and it will remind you of the human side of you, of who you are, of your imprint, of how you came to this earth, and what's important in the earth. Look at your hands more often than you look at your phone, and you will do very well. You will tap into the right information. Spend more time with your hands than with your phone. That's our serious and almost pleading advice that we're telling you. Please, please, distract your minds from the phones, back into your bodies, your consciousness, your souls, your hearts, your eyes, your hands, your friends, your loves, your cuddles, your warmth, your embraces, your sweetness. We love you very much, and we're always with you in every moment. We would like you to remember it. Never doubt that you have help on the other side, as it will always come. Whenever you ask us to come, we're here on your shoulder. Little click, we're here. Look up on your shoulder and you will find us. You can ask us any question. We appear anytime in the space to help you. And if we can make this joke, Google us. you're invisible, help.